An ivory store in Hong Kong. Bracelets, chopsticks, crafts, and pairs of tusks. The lure is hard for many to resist. Known to collectors as white gold, ivory usually represents wealth and nobleness. But behind the fancy carvings is cruel slaughter. It's estimated that last year, some 36,000 African elephants were slaughtered to feed the illicit ivory trade. That's one elephant killed every 15 minutes. Experts warn that unless the great animals are protected, it may be just 5 to 10 years before the species is wiped out in the wild. Despite a global ban on ivory imposed in 1989, the illegal business is still flourishing. According to the International Fund for Animal Welfare, China is the world's largest ivory market, accounting for an estimated 70% of global consumption. A kilogram in China can cost as much as $24,000, and Hong Kong is a key transit point of illegal ivory entering the mainland.
Hong Kong plays a role, as do several other markets and transit points en route from Africa to these end destinations, and they include Philippines, Vietnam, Taiwan, Malaysia as examples of where ivory gets stopped en route to end-use markets.
The Hong Kong government has taken harsh measures to fight smuggling, but the nature of the ivory trade makes enforcement very complex. From the initial poaching to trafficking and sale in the destination market, the process is highly organized. This makes catching smugglers extremely difficult.
Well, I think one of the biggest obstacles is that there's not enough what we would call intelligence-led law enforcement, that the Hong Kong government working with other governments to transmit reliable information that can break these supply chains or trafficking chains.
In the top level, sourcing level, we're talking about anti-poaching, how to stop the elephants being killed. And then on the middle level, we're talking about anti-trafficking. That means prevented from transport around the world from the tusk angle. And more importantly is about the consumer level. How we can actually ask the consumers to stop doing this.
Hong Kong has seized over 30 tons of contraband ivory in the past decade, one of the biggest stockpiles in the world. The government says most of the ivory will be incinerated in the next few years. The move is hailed as a significant step in combating the illegal trade in elephant tusks. Hong Kong is sending a strong message that the city will not tolerate ivory trafficking because of the toll it's taking on elephant populations, particularly in Africa. But destroying the tusks does not address the root of the problem. Eliminating the market demand should be the #1 priority. Because if there is no demand, there will be no slaughter. Li Jiejun, CCTV, Hong Kong.